Hey guys, in this video we are going to finish up the little album. I don't know if we'll finish it up, but I'm going to try. We made this in the last video. This is the small keepsake box and the little mini album that goes inside. So we made the little mini album and we matted the mini album. But I also already went and matted all of the mats except all of the inserts except for one. So I thought we would do that. And then I thought we would embellish the covers and maybe a little bit of the inserts. So I'm going to sit that box in that box. So cute, I swear. I just think that's adorable. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to mat the inserts that go inside here. So I've matted them on all sides. And I also wanted to point out that you can mat these with your actual photos. Let me go see if I can find a photo. Okay, so I found a photo, I scanned it into my computer, and then I printed it out. This is my son. He went to, not this one, this is my son. He went to a homecoming dance with this beautiful young lady right here. So I just scanned it into my computer. So I was just gonna show you. I didn't even adjust the coloring or anything, so their little faces are really hot pink right now. But I'm gonna go back to my mats. This is on page 4 of the small keepsake box and mini album bundle, and I'm just going to use this mat. I'm going to flip it over so that I don't accidentally rip their faces off, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to trace around it. Whoops, you're off camera, Jen. So I'm just going to trace around it. Oh, I got a little off center there, but that's okay. So then I'm just going to cut it out. If I wasn't trying to do this in a hurry, it would be, you know, try to find a picture in a hurry. It would be centered and the coloring would be better, but it is what it is. I just printed it off onto cardstock. No big deal. So then when I mat this, it can go right there. I think I'm actually going to attach it down. Don't be upset with me, my dear child. I'm going to ink this up so it matches. Right? So then I'm just going to, let me move this out of the way. So do I have this folded the right way? I do. So I'm just going to glue the actual picture down onto the insert. One day I will do an entire album where I'm actually putting pictures in. Maybe I'll do it with my son's wedding pictures when he gets married. He's getting married in a few months. So now he has, you know, his picture has now become the mat for this insert. So let me show you how to do the other mats for this insert. Okay, here's one of my large cutoff pieces that I have left. I might use that. And then I got another sheet of cardstock. Of the paper line that I'm using, I don't know if I already said this, is Wild and Free by Prima. So I've been using that for this whole album and the box. So I'm not sure, since my album is situated landscape style, anything that has like a direction in it, I'm trying to make sure that it's right. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want it, like, I could have done this picture the other way, you know, if it was, if that's the way I had my album situated. So, you just need to pay attention to that, is all I'm saying. So, okay, so I don't know if this is not going to fit, but it looks like some of it is not. Let me try this sheet. That's the last piece I have of the large cutoff pieces, because I've already, you know, matted the other 4. So let's see what we got going on here. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to lay it here. So you're going to need 2 of each of these templates. Where did my other template go? Oh, it's on the back of that cardstock. So you need to trace out 2 of each. So I'm just going to lay that down and trace it out. And then, since this is a directional paper, I think if I do it this way, yeah. So I'm going to trace 2 out, and then one's going to go on the back side. That'll work. And then I already actually have another extra piece cut off from when I did the other ones. So I'm going to put my mats back in the book so that I don't get lost again, or they don't get stuck to something else. And don't forget, if you've got a 6x6 paper pad, you can do this whole entire box and mini album with it. It'll fit. It's big enough. Alright, so I'm going to cut these out. I'm not going to do this on camera. I'm going to cut these out, and then I am going to ink them up using my Ranger Archival Ink and Coffee and my Tim Holtz blending tool, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all 3 pieces cut out. So here's the one piece. It's going to go here, and then this was the piece that was right next to it that I traced out. So this one, I flipped it over, and it's going to be on the back side. So there's some writing on here, so it ended up being the correct direction. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add glue to the back sides of all of these, and then we're going to attach them down. Alright, so I'm going to start on the inside here, and then that piece just goes there, and then, nope, wrong piece. And then this piece here goes right there. Again, if you've got a bunch of printed photos, just use these templates, trace it out onto the photo, or, scan them and print them out onto cardstock or whatever. Or get 2 copies of photos. You do whatever. So now, I'm going to tone them down a little bit. They're a little bright. Now he looks a little muddy. But anyway, that's okay. Isn't he a cutie? He's mama's kid. He's a professional at bow tying. That's a real bow tie. It's not a clip-on. He's super proud of himself for that. Okay, so they're all matted. All 5 inserts are in there and matted. So it's super quick. It really does not take long at all to trace them out, cut them out, ink them, and pop them on there. It's like really fast. So the next thing I want to do is let's embellish the cover. So let me grab some stuff. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to mimic the box here. I'm going to do the layered look and the frame. So I've got I called this something else in my last, when I did the box. This is crochet thread. I think I called it embroidery thread or something. It's crochet thread. And then the frame for this one come out of come out of the wood embellishment pack for the Delight collection by Prima. So I used the big one on the box. So I'm going to use the small one on the album, and then some burlap. This is big burlap ribbon. It's like 6-inch burlap ribbon, and it's like a natural color, so it looks really good. And then I've got some scraps here. This was from the same piece that I cut this one off of that says "To My Love." This one just says "Hello, I love you." So I'm going to put that in the middle of the frame there, and I think that'll be cute. Let's just start there. Let's trim off some excess. What I need to do though, I do need to ink the frame up real quick. So let me cut a little bit more off of the top and bottom here. I'm going to try to keep it center since I'm in that mode at the moment. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit off each side. There, good. So I'm going to color the frame again the same way I colored the one for the box. I'm going to use Tim Holtz Distress Stain and Vintage Photo. I'm almost out, so I need to get some more. I don't guess it matters really what side you use. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And I'm going to dry it real quick. Alright, so now I'm going to use my archival ink just like I did with the one for the box. And I'm just going to, it does darken it up just a little bit, makes it a little bit more warmer, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we got that piece. And then here's my, I'm going to do the whole ribbon again. I think that was cute. Let me see. Let me get it in a different spot. have to go a little further. I might rip this off. Yep, I like it. I really like the look. It's really, really calling to me. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up a little bit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the frame. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to the frame. This is just Fabri-Tac by Beacon. And, ooh, a little shaky. I only had a granola bar so far today, and I've been filming for quite some time, so that's probably not good. So I'm just going to eyeball this. Doesn't have to be perfect. So cute already. Isn't that cute? Goodness. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set this aside for a second. And I think I'm gonna do the same layered deal. I need to be careful because the album isn't as big as the box. So if I do this, these are just leftover pieces. So I'm going to cut this about that size, and then here is another of the dark, and then I'm going to lay this on here and eyeball it around. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Whoa, that's already stuck. I'm going to use the Pre-Med Distress tool and rough up the edges on both of this piece and this piece. Okay, so I've got them. I did have to trim this one down just a little bit. It was just a little too big. I just took like a sliver all the way around off. It was just a little too big for the cover. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some ink to the edges of these two pieces. Just like that. And then I'm going to grab my burlap. Here's one of those pieces. I'm going to take the largest piece here, and I think I'm just going to lay it here in this corner and trim it off just a little bit all the way around. It might not be big enough, but it's really just to give the hint of the burlap under there, you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see if that's big enough. So I'm thinking, go like this, where you can see a little bit of the burlap. Oh, this is the same thing I did on the box, where I've got the bead, and then I've got the flat back crystal from In Bloom glued to the top of it. So I was thinking about putting that there to kind of, you know, match. So then, let's see what we can do here. So we got these pieces, and then that can go on there, like that. Whoop, get back up there. So that's cute. What do you think? Or should I do it more towards the middle? I should probably do it more towards the middle, like that. Okay, and then the crochet thread, let's see if I can make this work again. It's harder. It's harder than you think, I think. Harder than you think, I think. Okay, let's just make a couple loops. And then, I wonder if I just mess it up in my hands, what it would do. You know, just kind of made it a hot mess. And most of it's hidden anyway. So it would go on like so. So you can't really see a lot of it. A few pieces poking out here and there. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add glue. I'm going to glue to this so it quits moving around. Like that. mean, that would be cute. Just leaving it like that all by itself. That would be adorable. And then I'm going to add glue to the middle here. I didn't really want to cover up that pretty flower, but that's on the cover. I didn't really want to do that, but I like the way the matching covers. I think that's pretty. So let's see. And then this will go, let's just go ahead and glue everything down. And then we can fidget with it. Glue on the back of this. So I'm going to have this one a little bit more this way. Glue on the back of this. I mean, that's pretty close, pretty similar. I like it. Let me see if I can get some string to come out. And because I'm using the Fabri-Tac, you know, I've got some time to move it around, which is awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to quit fidgeting with that. So in this one we use these really pretty flowers. Let me grab some. Okay, so I've got the flowers back out that I used for the box. So remember I used this Recollections from Michaels. It's a Spring Dream. I use these flowers, but they're a little big for the little album here. Let me squish that down a little bit. And then I've got these little ones. These are from the paper collection. These are from the paper collection, and then this pile right here is from the paper collection. So what I'm going to try to do is I really like these Michaels flowers. I really think they're pretty. So I think I'm going to tear them up a little bit. I know, it's crazy, right? So I think they're just a little too big. So I wonder if I can just tear the center part out. There we go. And I wonder if I can just bend some of these little leaves back just to give it the impression. Maybe squish it a little bit. I wonder if I should take this green off and put the green back on it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. It looks kind of ridiculous with the, whoop. No, I've lost it. Okay, so anyway, so my thought was, well, if I quit throwing it around, I wonder if I put this down and then put the flowers, because I'm going to have to lay them slightly. And so let me grab one of these green ones. I'm going to do the same thing. These are so pretty. Good Lord, they're beautiful. They're kind of pearly. So I'm just kind of like mimicking the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So put those two there. If I can get it to sit still. Alrighty. Maybe I should glue them. What do y'all think? I think I'm going to glue it down. Because I know what I want to do. Let me start with the gluing this green thing down. Because I think the green does kind of give it a place to sit. You know. I don't want to cover up that rip. Okay, I'm going to add glue to this one. Like that. And then hopefully this box will close. I get a little carried away with my embellishments. I know I do. Do it like that. And then now I need like a small one for over here. I think I'm just going to have to, use, I think I'm going to have to break one of these down a little bit. Oh, that's sad. Or, no, I need something with a little bit of something, something. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tear the center out. So, come on. So now I've got this tiny little rosette, and I'm going to stick it back here. Hopefully this will work. If not, maybe, I wonder if I should stick a full, I'm going to stick a full one back here because there's kind of like a weirdness going on right there. So I'm going to stick a full one. Right there. This is so cute. I adore this a lot. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use this little guy here, but whoa, to put some green over here. But I think I'm going to tear this yellow. I don't really like that yellow. Maybe I cut it out. I think the yellow is kind of, well, for my mini album, it just doesn't seem to go. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to slip it under, which layer do I want to slip it under? I'm going to slip it under this layer, like that. I probably should put glue on it first. And then now I need a flower for right there. And on this one we did like a taupey color. I could totally do that and cover up that yellow. Or I can use one of these little guys, a taupey color, since that feels like it's so big. And I can put that right there. That's what I'm doing. That is kind of a taupey color, isn't it? You probably can't see it as well as I can. I'm gonna put that right there. Oh, that is so cute. What do you think? Is that cute? I wonder if it's gonna close. Oh, moment of truth. The moment of truth. Oh, it closed. Woo! Yeah. Do a little happy dance. Can't see me, thank goodness. Yeah, it closed inside the box. Yay. Yay. Okay. Sweet. So there's the cover. Adorable. Oh, so cute. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go ahead, so while this can dry, I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of these inserts out. Oh my gosh. I love it. Awesome. So let's see, you've got plenty of room in here. So if you wanted to, you could put, you know, the same like bead and crystal on top, but I don't have enough beads to do that. I've only got 3 beads and I need 5. Or I could do like every other one if I wanted to, or something like that. Or you actually even, I'm pretty sure you even have enough space where you could use a flower, one of these dimensional flowers. These are perfect size. Or you can go through and pick out the flatter ones, you know, in the rest of the collection. But I think I'm going to use these because they're cute and they're simple. And you can even, if you wanted to, you could put one on each side. One here and one here. That would be cute. Maybe we'll do that. So I'm just going to lay these out and we will pick a flower for each one. I really like the green accent on things, so we'll put a green one there. How about, that one's kind of weird looking. How about a charcoal-y black one there? And then maybe a pink one there. So I'm just going to use a little Fabri-Tac. You don't have to use Fabri-Tac. You use whatever you want. And I'm going to stick these down. I know you can't see what I'm doing because I'm off camera. When I'm closer up, you know, when I zoom in, I can't see whether I'm on or off camera half the time. Or I don't know if I'm on or off. Okay. It's so sweet. These little flowers. I'm so glad they started including a lot of these tiny little flowers with the collections. Such an awesome idea. I mean, I know they've done small flowers before, but it seems like every collection now is getting these tiny little flowers, and I think it's cute. Whoops. So we definitely can add one to the back if we want to. Do we want to? Well, let's do that. Let's flip them over. You could use a glue dot to add these. You do not have to use liquid glue. You can use a glue dot. So cute. I'm gonna let those dry for just a second before we put them back in. Okay, so I added them back in. I put them all in already because I wanted you to see that there was enough room for both flowers. See, there's one in front and back of each insert, so there was plenty of room for that. I just want y'all to know that. But isn't this cute? It just turned out so cute when you look at it this way. Oh, and look, there's plenty of room, right? But isn't that cute? I didn't do anything else to the inside. Really, I mean, there's lots of room in there, but it's really meant for like photos. So you can mat it and then add, you know, you could cut a little bit of a photo and stick it on there. Maybe put a sticker or something. But it's just really meant to be a pretty, like little, it's like wallet size almost. I guess a wallet size would be the perfect size for matting these. But since this was orientated the other way, but yeah. So that's it. That's it. We could add some stuff all over the place. But I think I'm really liking the way these two have turned out. I mean, isn't that just adorable? I love it. And the little flowers. So cute. So then when you open it up, you've got all these pretty little cards and pretty little flowers, and you're actually really using very minimal supplies, and most of this stuff you probably have at home. So I think my next video, I'm going to show you an even easier way to make the small keepsake box and mini album, a quicker, easier way. I think that's what I'll do. So that's all for this one. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and all of my links and stuff will be in the description box below. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit this button, and then check out all of the other videos that you see, and I'll see you next time. Bye.